Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Sim Settlements Who for Fallout 4. We had just finished fixing up Abernathy Farm. It is now usable. We got a junker. I need to see something real quick just to make sure we didn't miss anything here. No. Okay. Thought I had gotten to organics yet, and may have missed it, but no, not yet. Okay. So this place is good to go. The next place we need to fix up is going to be Tenpines Bluff, but until then, let's go back to Sanctuary. Let's turn in our quest, get a black screen of death, and then he will probably send us somewhere else because this will count how many settlements you have towards getting the castle. And if you hit 5, I believe, then you will get the quest to take over the castle. And if we got Sanctuary, we got Abernathy Farm, we got Tenpines Bluff, that's 3. If you include Red Rocket, that's 4. We're still short 1. So there's going to be one more they're going to throw us at. And, well, to be fair, we kind of need to head. We're going to need to head southeast. So little bits here or there. So let's look at ideally where we'd want to go. There's the Stonelight Drive-In right here. Wouldn't be bad. This is south, but it's the wrong way. We want something that we can go at from here. Oh, I mean, I would love Hangman's Alley. Don't get me wrong. It's about right here. No, Hangman's is down here. This is Cambridge. There's nothing in Cambridge, I don't think. Taffington Boathouse would be interesting. It's not that far away from the General Atomics Galleria. That could be an interesting one. I would not mind it one bit. And that would get us a good bit further east and closer to where we're eventually going to need to be. Yeah, the only settlement in Cambridge is Bunker Hill, and you don't get that as a settlement until near the very end. I could see them giving us Oberlin Station. I have gotten that extremely early before, and that would basically put us due west of where we would need to be, and that would still be a long haul over. So there are some choices. That wouldn't be terrible. It'd be a bit of a hike away from where we're at now. Closest spot would be the Corvega plant. Closest spot where we could actually go from would be the Lexington Apartments. Oh well, you know what? No point speculating. Let's see where... Preston's right nearby. Let's see where he wants to send us.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. It'll get more and more useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it. I guess you know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen. But I never really told you what happened to me.
Oh, right. Yeah, this is kind of important stuff.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
You guys came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help.
Bless you, buddy.
We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
If you guys are watching the top left, you're seeing everything in Sanctuary is currently mid-upgrade. Hell yeah. And the cutest boy sneezed. Yes, he did.
What was the Quincy massacre?
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. Where the Minutemen betrayed each other and the people they were supposed to protect. I was with Colonel Hollis's group, a mercenary group called the Gunner. We were the only a few of us. We never found a safe.
We just listened to that. Sorry about that.
I know how it feels to be the last survivor.
Yeah, I guess you do. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Why can't you lead the Minutemen?
That's not who I am. I can get my men through a firefight. I can defend a perimeter against all odds. But that's not going to be enough to bring the Minutemen back from the brink. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
Mr. Garvey is quite right, sir. If anyone can unite the people, it's
Thanks
you.
for the vote of confidence there, Codsworth.
Okay, I'll do it.
That's the spirit, sir. And one giant step in the right direction.
Well, we got a new companion available.
Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry, I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
So if I'm a general, where's my army?
You're looking at it, I'm afraid. But I wasn't joking when I called you that. The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of general. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. Got a strange message.
Grey Garden.
A robot. Said it was from some place called Grey Garden. I couldn't figure out exactly what it wanted, but, well, may as well check it out. You never know. Anything else?
That could be interesting.
No, nothing.
No problem.
Well, we're still working on Codsworth. So they decided to get... Well, we got a level. Might as well use it. Alright. Nothing new there. So it's time. Get ourselves set up for Aqua Boy. So we can swim underwater without getting radiation. And, oh, there we go. Organics. We have, if you look, we have 4
You asked me.
building spots
Always worth fighting for.
in the industrial. So we're going to convert 2 of them to organics.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
Things are tough now. They'll get better.
I mean, we still got the 2,
I know that you're really busy out there, but it really does lift everyone's spirits when you visit.
Okay, let's have some fun. Can you spot the generator, and can you spot the Brahmin? What are you doing up there, you goofball? How in the hell did she get up there? Okay, enough of that. So they're sending us here, which I guess is a little further south. But we did get another quest. If you go to the miscellaneous, Jake has a message for us. So let's go to Jake's private frequency.
Hello? Is this working? Hey there, Slick. I hope you're receiving this. If you can hear this, come on back to the hardware store. Got some news on the comm room. Is this even broadcasted?
The settlement. It's really starting to feel like
This has been a pre-recorded message.
All right, I guess we're going to Concord. That's fine. Maybe we can do something that doesn't require springing another settlement, so we can get some junk in and get Tenpines sprouting a bit. I've got a lot of work to do with Tenpines if I want to make this livable for more than 3 people. You saw Tenpines. There is not much space to work with. There's a bit of height. Once I get some stuff there, you'll see what I'm talking about. But for now, we're going to help Jake and advance the Sim Settlements 2 storyline just a little bit. Once this load screen finishes, at least name black. So there's that. There we go.
Thanks again for helping with the crate. Not at all, my Jack. But are you certain about the church?
Sure, why not? I mean, it's not like anyone else is using it.
Oh, may the Lord bless you for your kindness.
Okay then. Well, just let me know if you need anything.
Not at all, my Jack.
Howdy, Slick. Good to see you again.
The church.
Who was that again?
Huh? Oh, you mean the fellow I was talking to? That's Edmund. Met him on the road from Olivia. Some kind of traveling preacher, I think. Nice guy. Helped me move the crate back here. He asked if I knew anywhere you could set up a church, so told him about the place across the road. Guess we're neighbors now.
You wanted to see me?
Yeah, that's right. As you can see by the crate, I managed to get the comm hub back. Although it wasn't easy, let me tell you. I've got the hub inside if you'd like to see it.
I hate it when that happens.
I'll take a look, sure.
All right, follow me. There it is. Ain't she a beaut? Although sadly not ready for service just yet. In fact, I couldn't even turn it on. But I have been able to give the old gal a good going over. Got a rough understanding of the hardware.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, judging by the internals, this thing mostly appears to be a giant processor. My guess is that it operates as a kind of ASAM switchboard, connecting and communicating with the sensors. Which makes sense, really. I mean, it is called the comm hub. Now, if we could get sensors connected and communicating, that really would open up our options. Let us do some cool things.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, for example, remote management, mass software updates, division of settlement labor, and the obvious one, better communications. Now to you, that last thing may not sound like much, but trust me, better communications is something we want. So I think it's in our best interest to get this comm hub running. Really begin to rebuild the Commonwealth.
I'm on board. When do we start?
In order to get things going, first, we need to turn this thing on. And for that, we're gonna need some serious power. And I'm afraid my little generator just ain't gonna cut it. However, as luck would have it, just a couple of feet below us is all the power we could need.
Really?
Concord has a municipal plutonium well. Probably used to power every building in town. To get some real power flowing again, all you need to do is turn it on. That is, if you wouldn't mind helping out.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I knew you'd help. You'll have to discover a way into the old service tunnels running under Concord. Once you're down there, find something that looks like a big old generator. Do what you need to start it up, then head on back.
So I guess that's what we're doing. Alright, and for us to do that, the best place to go would be the place where the Death Claw ripped up. Why is that? Because you can't get to his section any other way. That's why. So let's do this. And in we go. to a black load screen. What a shock. So, for those who have been here before, for the most part, you know what to expect here. If you haven't, this part of the actual Civic Access tunnels is actually vanilla. Believe it or not. Because remember, this is where the Deathclaw came from. If you come through the other end of this spot, behind the chain, and if you have a companion, the companion will comment about it. Matter of fact, there was a there's a mod called Nora Spouse Companion, which does exactly what it sounds like. I heard bones. Where the hell was it? Somebody stepped on some bones. Which allows you to have your dead wife as a companion, which is pretty cool and everything, you know. And the mod author did a hell of a job. Problem is, early companions are kind of incompatible with sim settlements too, or at least the very beginnings of it. And the mod kind of required you to get to your wife as soon as possible. I mean, you didn't have to, it's just for the sake of the story, it made the most sense. And here's another way you can tell the Deathclaw is supposed to be here. What else is going to leave bodies like that? Now, the Brahmin is one thing, probably dragged it back down here. But the Mirelurk is interesting. Especially since there's not much in the way of water around here, so... Could drop down there, but we're not going to. Instead, we're going to unlock this. But anyway, going back to the Nora companion, if you had Nora with you, the voice setup, the way the guy did it, and what she would say if he got too close to that Deathclaw area, she kind of gave it, the mod author kind of gave it away with the voice line that Nora would have, where he would have Nora going, good Deathclaw, repeatedly. Got kind of annoying after a while, actually. So, that's the story of that, and how a mod kind of spoiled it. Although, if you're using that mod, chances are it's not your first run-through. So you already knew. But for those who have come in after I did this and have never played or seen this game before, go back and find that episode. See what I'm talking about. If you've never seen it before, it's kind of freaky looking. And the first time I faced one, and my wife for that matter, we both let out some serious holy shit, what the fuck is that moments. Uh-oh, mole rats. Can't take them out in one shot, take out the legs. That's what you do with animals. Since animals can't really shoot at you, take them out of the legs. What the hell? Man. Oh well, can't loot that one. Okay. So we are near where we need to be, but we're going to go up here. Because here's another entryway. There's a few entryways here. Now, this way doesn't have much, though. Codsworth. Come on, man. So a lot of Fallout YouTubers like to go with no companions and just stick with Lone Wanderer, and that's fine.
by my navigational sensors when...
Yeah, we kind of knew that already, bud. And remember what I said before about Mirelurks? Alright, Pup's taking the lead. When we get to the head, we can. Alright, head's going off. Just like with any other critter, aim for the legs first. That is the boss of this area, is that Mirelurk. Tattoo magazine, 308 rounds, our first hunting rifle, and a piece of crap armor. So, that hunting rifle is going to get put up. Otherwise, not much useful aside from more ammo. If you go over here, there's a fusion core, lunchbox, and I have no idea what the hell I just picked up. Over here, we got some jet and a dead raider who's got not much. Oh well. If we go over here, there's another life preserver. We can go in here. And there is this wooden crate that's unlockable, but I do not foresee any traps. Rad-X, teddy bear, metal bucket. Rad-X is useful. Teddy bear ain't so bad either. That's leather. And cloth, which is useful. Especially if you want to upgrade your armor. Should be more rad roaches. And that should clear this place out. And here's another way out. Bobby pin box. Yeah. Box of bobby pins. God, I can talk. There's another way out. One of these leads to the bus stop on the west side, and the other one leads to the alley between a couple of buildings where that toolbox is. Forget which is which. I guess it really doesn't matter. And... oh. So you're probably wondering, how the hell do you get up there? Well, aside from cheating, it's really... problem is, it's actually, there might be enough ceiling headway there. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, if we put the gun down. There we go. Stash of drugs and a teddy bear. Nice. Okay, so now that all of that has been done, now we go into the non-vanilla area of the game, which is here. Let's go in. And look at that, another black screen of death. Bollocks. This shouldn't be very difficult. What the hell is that? Can we just find a much better pipe rifle? Automatic armor piercing, max capacity. The damage is worse, but the fire rate is better. And the range is better. And we got a pokey pokey at the end. So this is something we're going to be playing with. Couple more red roaches. Can't go through that way, so you know where we're ultimately coming back out. Bag of cement, always useful. Roll on a 6, tube flange, that's useful. Need steel when you're first starting out. Alright, so we got another laser musket and a dead Minuteman. And is that better gloves I just saw? Yeah. Slightly better gloves. Excellent. Baseball, pipe auto pistol. We had the better compensator on it. If we sort by value on the pipes, this one is supposedly the best of the bunch. Alright, nothing all that useful. So, oh crap, really?
Hey.
How'd the dog get his hands on a... You know what? Not gonna ask questions. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna need that down here. Okay. So we're good there. A lead pipe. I want to take a look at that. Lead pipe is 16 damage. Ugh. Yeah, that's... Whoa! Damn rad rooches.
Everyone's still alive.
Stole the crud out of me there. Well, bone's good. I'll lock the cooler. Let's see what we got here. Mole rat meat and 2 Nuka-Colas. Nice. Alright. Empty coolant. That's plastic. That is a machine part, believe it or not. Cooking pan.
Would not believe how this place sets off my...
It's an underground sewer, Codsworth. What if it didn't? I'd worry. Okay, cigarettes. There's something up there. More drugs, good. Alright, go across. Brain fungus, yum yum yum. Brain fungus is used to make mentats, in case you're wondering. Can't climb the ladder. I just turned myself around, didn't I? Which way am I going? Lux Brew coffee pot, a skull, a torque rod end, so a fair amounts of junk. Well, definitely not going this way any further. Yeah, ew. I would not want to drink this water. I don't care how purified it is. Continuing on this way, more brain fungus. Give me that. And we got a Mirelurk in there. We're going to save first, just in case something incredibly stupid happens. This is me we're talking about, so the chances of that happening are pretty high. Rad-X and a Molotov. You know what? If we're not going to be doing much damage, we might as well just be unloading ammo at a ridiculous rate. Alright, well, we smashed out most of those eggs. Kind of a whoopsie there. Yeah, a sledgehammer. Let's take a look at that. 34 damage, slow attack speed. So our baton is still better. Okay, so we can get through this way, but I feel like we're missing out on some good stuff. So we're going to head back. And we're going to take the high road. Jet. A smash gate that we can't get through. But there looks like there might be a way around if we go this way. Rat poison in a tin can. Ooh, fusion cells. That's useful.
Got it.
Anything in there? No. Some more bags of cement? Absolutely. Let's open the security gate. Grab the fusion core. Yes. This early on. Even if we're not using them, they are worth their weight in gold later on. Okay, super thaw antifreeze, a silver locket. Stimmer and some Rad-X. Some useful junk. An advanced lock, which shouldn't be much of a problem. Some Rad-X and Rad-Away and a couple pieces of junk. Fine. Now, just a bit of a heads up for buildings that require organics, watch your adhesive stash. Adhesive counts as an organic. And that's the other end of where the pup was, so we drop down now. And now, continue on up here. Loot as much as we can. Baseball base, okay. There's the generator that he was talking about. But we're not going to hit that up just yet. We're going to look around, because it's the responsible thing to do. Alright. Pipe auto pistol. Some pre-war money. a lot of ammo. A grenade, a mine, another hunting rifle. That's better than what we had. And another pistol. We're going to pop that open, because we can. A light bulb, and... a generator we can't really do anything with, and it's blocking off a metal bucket. Normally I'd say whoopee, it's a metal bucket, but we need all the steel we can get our hands on for Tenpines Bluff. There we go. Some wonder glue and a wrench. Fine.
Nice.
There we go. There's a lunch pail back there, but we can't get to it because these generators are in the way. And there's not enough ceiling space to be able to get my fat head in there. Alright. Okay, we got a terminal. So we're going to power it up. Okay. This is a note from a Minuteman, probably the one that died in here. Actually, if you look at the recovered notes, it's a joke, a running joke about just hitting the red button. But before that, if you read the other part that the Minuteman put in there, the generator doesn't work, kick it until it comes on, then push the button. It's alive! Now let's get the hell out of here. Pretty easy fights, just that one soft shell mire, well, a couple of soft shell mire lurks, some roaches, a handful of mole rats, end of friggin' list.
Sir, judging by my navigational sensors, we're now directly beneath Concord.
Have we been in this part? No, we haven't. So I recognize that. Alright, so how the hell do we get in there? Ah, this way. I think we missed this spot, because that toolbox does not look tampered with. Toy alien? Oh, right. Duh, the toy alien. Okay, now that we've got everything, we can get out of here. Alright, let's see where this takes us. So we might call this a bit early. Or at the very... yeah. Might call this a little bit early. After we do this, we're going to have to build... take what we got, build up Tenpines Bluff as much as we can. And depending on how much time has passed, we might start Grey Garden. At the very least, if we get close enough, we can at least trigger the Brotherhood. And that would be something to do the next round, the whole arc jet thing. That would be a lot of good loot if Tenpines isn't ready to roll yet. Alright. But first things first. Straw pillow. Let's go to Jake.
You should have all the power you need now.
Yeah, I noticed.
Whoops.
When the power came back, it blew out half the bulbs in here. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to replace those. But the important thing is, we now have power.
So the next step.
So, the next step...
Next step is, we try turning on the comm hub. Alright then, let's try powering this thing up. Now let's see here.
Let's grab the fertilizer. Scissors.
Okay. Connect this there. Move that.
Need to turn off that radio.
I think we're ready to give this a go. Best if you stand back.
Already am.
Okay. That didn't exactly go to plan.
Wow. There are no words.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure I can think of a few. To be honest, I was kind of worried this might happen. The hub's been sitting around unused for so long, and so many of its parts have degraded. Seems even with enough power, there's no getting around blowing out capacitors and perished semiconductors. Still, it's worth a try.
So, what now?
Give me a day or two. Maybe I can swap out some of the busted parts, clean a few tubes. It might be enough. I know it may not seem like it, but this was a step forward.
And you're okay?
Yeah, right.
Sure. I'm fine. Oh, wait, before you go. Here,
Jury-rig defense
take this.
plots. There we go.
After all the trouble we've had with raiders, I started wondering if ASAMs could offer a solution. Now, I've not had the time to put some together myself. Been too busy with the comm hub. But what you have there are instructions on how to jury-rig together a sort of defense plot. It's not very advanced, but should at least deter attacks from some of the small fry.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Technically, it's just a creative use of an ASAM program with an industrial plot. But by making the changes listed on that piece of paper, the ASAM should be able to guide someone to build something a little more defensive. After that, it's just a matter of basic maintenance by whomever was assigned to it.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna be busy with the comm hub for a while, so I won't have time to demonstrate. But I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out yourself. Thanks for your help today. I'll put out a radio message again when I've got
We're
news.
not going to really do anything
Take
with
care.
those, simply because this is, right at this point it becomes a manpower thing. It's just easier to use the turrets for now. Alright. So we finish here. Abernathy is doing alright. Sanctuary's doing decent. Alright, time to go to Tenpines and try and get this place in better shape. So I got some grand designs with this, in case you haven't figured this out yet. And periodically there will be a merchant dropping by Tenpines as well, so we're going to look and see and hope and pray that Lucas does show up. Lucas sells armor, various types, some legendary, unique pieces, both on the lower end and the higher end. But right now, no. Oh well, shit happens. Not a problem, not nearly the end of the world. So we're going to dump what we got. In that regard, I'm going to talk to the fuzzy boy.
Hey.
Okay, we're a little overweight. But if we do that, we are just back under again, and that's fine. So the first thing we're going to do... We don't have any ASAMs on us. We'll have to go somewhere else for that. See? But that's not what why we're here just yet. We're going to fix this building up. And this is a pain in the ass, probably not the most exciting thing you're ever going to see, but it really, really needs to be done. And we can make a few walls here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here. What we're going to do is we're going to go around the back. We're going to line this up and make sure everything is perfectly lined up with this building here. See how that looks. That looks pretty good. And now, let's take a look at how that back wall looks. That back wall looks pretty good. Okay, now we're going to put up some floors. Nothing fancy. Nothing even remotely fancy. There it is. That's the one I want. Okay, maybe it's not letting me. Actually, that's a little bit off, isn't it? Let's get back out there. We want it... Actually, we want it... right about, stop that, here? Yeah, that should be good. Let's see how the walls look after that. That actually looks pretty darn good. Alright, since this is pretty much the floor that we're gonna be stuck with, so what we're going to do, we're going to work around this. Okay, and it's not letting us. Okay, that's a bit of a bother. There are still ways around this. So how do you get around this? By making one of these. I'm going to put this here. So then we should be able to put that here. See how it blends in now? We're going to put that here. Now we're going to grab this floor here. Okay, it's not letting us do that. That's fine. So what we're going to do, we're going to put those up here. We need those there. Now, because now, I'm going to put this wall here. We're going to put this wall here. Now, you might notice that there's a little bit of a problem here. That's okay. We can work with this, and we're going to work with this. So we're going to put this here. And we're going to put this... Come on. Oh, you're going to be a bitch about this, aren't you? Is it not lined up or something? No, everything looks good there. Why are you not doing this? That's okay. There's always a way to work around. Actually, that wall's in pretty good shape, so we might not need to worry about it. Yeah. So, what are we going to do here? So now, we're going to put up more walls. Here, we are going to put an exterior wall. And we're going to, of course, get a door. And voila, you finally fill around. And before you know it, you now have a good solid first floor. Just one thing we're missing. Stairs. We can go with that. We could go with that, but that's kind of tacky considering it's just hovering there. Actually, I want to get rid of that. That will work just fine. And, yeah, this is our first floor. But as you can see, we're not done yet. First thing we're going to do is we're actually going to rotate this. Hey. Actually, we're not going to rotate it. What we're going to do is we're going to put up a new wall. Right there. And we're going to put walls around. We're almost out of steel, and this is basically what we're spending everything on. Oh, it's going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? And there we go. We're out of steel, but we've got 2 floors to work with, and we're just going to keep building this all the way up until we're done. And what we're going to do with it is we're going to start putting residential plots. Interior style. We're obviously going to have power up at the top, work cascading its way down. And I wonder if this is big enough to hold 1x1s. Oh well, that's neither here nor there. But as you can see, that's going to be there because this is going to turn into another staircase. We're just going to have these staircase type things running up and down. And if you're wondering, yep, this requires steel. So we've got a good way started here in this play, and while this isn't going to help anything short term, here, definitely going to help long term. Alright, so we still need to sell stuff. Oh, wait a minute. That's not steel, but hey, more concrete will help. So as I said, there is a definite method to this madness here, and we've only just begun. It looks kind of goofy this way, but whatever. Alright, so. Moving on to the Drumlin Diner, because we still have things we need to sell. And equipment to play around with, and all of that good groovy stuff. And we are close to another level. So what will probably happen is we will probably take the quest for Grey Garden. And since we should be close enough to trigger the Brotherhood, we will do that. Doing the Brotherhood after looting the police station. And then doing ArcJet should give us tons of scrap to be able to help to finish Tenpines with.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
Sure. Let's take a look.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
Alright. Sell off our crap first. Actually, no. Let's hold on to those. I like to collect the t-shirts. Everything else is crap. We didn't get a single decent piece of armor through any of this. Fine. Sledgehammer. Combat armor. Yeah. Not bad, not great, though. We got two of the same damn thing. That's just a regular 10mm. Don't need that. I actually don't need any of that because we have better. We already have a pipe revolver, something I can play around with. That one I'm going to want to play with. We'll keep the slightly better one. Already have a musket. Got plenty of shotguns. Oh, we are a little overdone on... Yeah, whoops. No problem. We honestly need more steel. And I don't have the fundage for that, not even remotely. So, we're going to need to grab some more steel-like items. Actually, no. I have a better idea. How are we doing on stims? 57. That's not bad. Ammo. We still got more 38s than anything else. And it's not even close. Well, that just leads us back to the junk then, I guess. You know what? Let's grab one military duct tape. That works. We need to go to Sanctuary, play with our weapon, play with our pipe guns, get that all sorted. We need to put up all the new stuff we got. And get all that sorted out, and then we will leave it, because this is starting to get a little overlong. And then the next episode, we will do as I had said before. Take the quest at Grey Garden. Hit up the Brotherhood. Hitting up the Brotherhood will get us that much further south and east. Maybe not at ArcJet, but at least we'll get our first foothold into Cambridge, which is important. But doing a stuff your pockets run at ArcJet and the Cambridge Police Station will provide plenty of what we need to get to get Tenpines Bluff up and running. I mean, a fair amount of stuff in this run. Okay. Alright, don't I have a... No, okay. Alright, let's play with the pipe gun. We're currently wielding the best of the bunch. Oh, that's a good barrel.
Those ASAM things, they're really clever. I wonder who came up with an idea like that.
You know what? That's actually... If we're just going to keep this as an automatic... Especially since I was an idiot and sold the hair triggers. It's actually pretty good as it is. Wait, what's this? A drum magazine.
It's so nice to see people pulling together to build something worthwhile in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, we'll put the drum on there. And we will scrap this.
Sir, a moment perhaps?
Sure, Codsworth. What's up?
Oh, just a little something I'd like to get off the old proverbial chest. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries have wrought. The initial destruction. Not knowing if you and your family were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
That must have been hard on you. How did you move past it?
At first it was the work. Busying myself day and night, and believe me, there was plenty of it. But eventually the work became light chores. What truly saved me was my memories, sir. Memories of you and the missus, young Shaw. Of your love and kindness. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the wife, that Sean, or perhaps Sean's children, would one day emerge.
I'm glad you stuck around.
Oh, sir, you don't know how good it is to hear you say that. I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family. I may be a mere robot to some, but I do hope you've come to see me as more.
I consider you to be family too, Codsworth. We're in this world for the long haul. Together.
Sir, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel completely recharged. Well, enough blither-blather from me. Let's get back.
Alright, so we got a bit of talkies out of there with Codsworth. Was not expecting that. And we're just going to dump off some stuff. And we're going to leave it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Sim Settlements Who for Fallout 4. I'll see y'all next time.